as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Ready, ready! 90, Wolf! What's the Blue draw courses. 52.
A first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
On the run, Abdullah. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Get it.
Now Jones. Open man has got it. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay. Here's Jones on 1st down. That's caught by Howard. 23 yards, the final tally. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Hands up! 51.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Passing, it's Dalton. He's got his big tight end, Fant, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Dalton now to pass.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Three bud.
Handoff, Coleman, right side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Despite only needing 1, Dalton to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
368. 93, 52, 93.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Throw left side complete. It's Dawson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hot, 368. Leave. Spot. No. Nice. Hey, wahoo. 48. Hey, we don't like the 48.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
2 by 2. Move.
To throw again. Dalton. Thomas has got it. Complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey. Watch the run. Check. Hey.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
45. Mike, 45.
Regular. Check. Crunch. Hands up.
Now a give right side, Coleman. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
A 2-yard pickup. And 6.
45, Mike, 45.
Regular.
Check.
Hey, exit.
Check, 45 to Mike.
Stop.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But they only got 3 points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Scott. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It's a gain of 6. And the Buccaneer first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
22 jet bomber. Look at me, zipper.
Here's Abdullah running right. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
61, matchbox lights.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, high 7.
56 to Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56. Let's go, D.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 9. Jones. It's complete. Abdullah.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
54. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Alpha. Go.
On 3rd and 2. Jones. Adrian Colbert. He was right there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Let's go, defense. Out top.
Go. Shoot.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. On first down, it's Thomas, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Charlie.
On 2nd and 12, Jones, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 3rd down, Thomas. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Gay's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Let's go.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Now Dalton. Open man is Michael Thomas. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Andy Dalton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. From midfield here, Dalton. Going for the deep ball. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Safety's creeping. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Kill.
Ready.
Abdullah. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Strip that ball. Alert 3, alert 3.
Hey, Sam off.
Check 13. Check 13.
Go.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. The Bucs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
You got nothing. Kill.
You draw Parker. Jim. Rock it.
Watch 24.
Yep.
Motion. Hey, check motion, man. Put your hands on
Be grip.
Jones now operating from the gun. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So we've reached halftime at a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 21-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Dalton. Screenplay, McKinnon. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. And Dalton to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. Dodson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jones. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3.
49ers 3.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
We got this.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A gain there of 21 yards. Andy Dalton now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. Dalton here from the gun. And that's complete to Adams. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Andy Dalton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
There you go, 368.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Safe.
There you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
It's caught here by Adams. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. On second down now. It's Coleman, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. They will run again with Coleman, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it.
Go.
They'll try on fourth. Here's Dalton, and Thomas has it. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Dalton, first and 10. He gets it to Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
That's another 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Andy Dalton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second and 2. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Check nickel. SOS.
On second down, it's Coleman, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Right back to Coleman here on first down. Shelling through the defense. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion. Down 7. But first things first. They need to score as they come up on first and goal. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. It's Coleman here. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman. Touchdown number 15 of the year. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Topper!
They'll keep it on the ground. Dodson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Stop your body. Check 3, check 3.
Yes.
Here's a duel. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Look at me. Zipper.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's get off the field, G.
Here's Dalton. This is the tight end Fant. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays of the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's got Adams on the hookup. 23 yards on the play. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Dalton, the left side throw complete to Adams. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A first down throw coming for Dalton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Devin White in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Coleman now. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
52, 93, 44, 44.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Check, 45.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs have just about wrapped up the victory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
61, matchbox lights. Get it.
They go with a duel again. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Abdullah. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get in